Hello everyone, this is the History Spectrum channel. In this video, we will discuss Semele, the mother of Dionysus, which is related to the previous video. There are some surprising stories about Semele, so please watch to the end. Semele in myth. Semele is a fascinating figure at the intersection of myth and reality. Although she is a mere mortal, she blurred the boundary between myth and reality by stepping into the world of the gods. From her love affair with Zeus to her involvement in the machinations of the gods, Semele's story is a perfect example of the blending of the mythic and human worlds. Semele's story shows how the ancient Greeks understood the world through the blending of myth and reality. Semele's family lineage illustrates her deep connection to the gods. Her father was king of the Bai, and her lineage is associated with many mythological gods. Semele herself was loved by Zeus, and formed a special bond between human and god by giving birth to Dionysus. Semele's family lineage and connection to the gods is key to delving deeper into the relationship between humans and gods in mythology. Semele played an important role in ancient Greek culture. Her stories are rich in ancient Greek cultural themes of love and tragedy, the power of the gods and the destiny of man. Semele's story is featured in many works of ancient Greek art and literature, showing how significant her role was in mythology. Semele's presence helps us understand the themes at the core of ancient Greek culture, and continues to influence many people today. Forbidden love. The encounter between Zeus and Semele is a classic example of forbidden love. Because Zeus is the supreme god, and Semele is a mortal woman, their relationship was taboo in the mythological world. When Zeus fell in love with Semele and appeared to her in the form of the god of thunder, the love that developed between the two transcended all rules. The relationship between Zeus and Semele symbolizes the strength of forbidden love and its consequences in mythology. The story of Zeus and Semele is a mixture of love and deception. Zeus hid his true identity from Semele and seduced her, but this deception ultimately led to tragedy. When Semele asked Zeus to reveal his true form, he demonstrated his omnipotence as a god, and Semele was unable to withstand his power and died. The story of Zeus and Semele highlights the complex relationship between love and deception and the resulting tragedy. The story of Zeus and Semele teaches us an important lesson. The story shows us that the consequences of love and lust sometimes lead to unexpected tragedies, and that even the mighty are responsible for their consequences. The fact that Zeus' love caused Semele's death is symbolic of the fact that those with strong power and influence should use that power with care. The story of Zeus and Semele provides important insight into the responsibility of love and power. Jealousy of Hera. Hera's jealousy depicts a typical beginning of trickery in mythology. Hera, the wife of Zeus, was jealous of her husband's infidelity, and so she devised a cunning ploy against Semele. Hera gained Semele's trust under false pretenses, and seduced her into revealing the true nature of Zeus. This trickery sealed Semele's fate. Hera's jealousy and trickery express the depth of complex human relationships and emotions in the myth. Semele's fate was made tragic by the wiles of the god's wife. Hera's trickery led Semele to demand that Zeus show his true form, which resulted in the loss of her life. Having witnessed firsthand the almighty power of Zeus, Semele was unable to withstand his power and lost her life in the flames. Semele's fate teaches us about the impact of trickery in mythology, and its unexpected consequences. Semele's story delves deeply into the themes of trickery and betrayal in mythology. The story illustrates the complex process of power struggles among the gods, jealousy, and the intricate interplay of love and lust that produces unexpected results. Hera's trickery and Zeus' love for her intersected, leading to Semele's tragic end. Such trickery and betrayal are common themes in many myths. Semele's story presents viewers with complex human relationships and moral lessons in mythology that are deeply thought-provoking. The miraculous birth. The birth of Dionysus is considered a special miracle in Greek mythology. After Semele's death, Zeus sewed the immature Dionysus into his own thigh and allowed him to grow there, thus giving birth to this miracle. Born from his thigh, this unique birth of Dionysus became part of his divine persona, and of great importance in mythology. The birth of Dionysus symbolizes the mystery of creation and life in Greek mythology. Dionysus plays a multifaceted role in mythology. He is depicted as the god of joy and sorrow, life and death, fertility and destruction, and his unique character is deeply rooted in ancient Greek culture. His role as the god of festivals and wine indicates that Dionysus symbolizes joy and abundance in the lives of his people. The divinity of Dionysus represents the complexity and diversity of human emotions and experiences in Greek mythology. Semele's legacy plays an important role in the myth of Dionysus. Semele's story deeply influenced the origins of Dionysus and the formation of his character, and continues to influence his behavior throughout his life. Semele's tragic death and subsequent birth of Dionysus represent themes of sorrow and joy, death and rebirth, which are central themes in the myth of Dionysus. Semele's legacy forms the core of his existence in the myth of Dionysus, and has lasting influence in Greek mythology. The mystery of Semele's resurrection. The resurrection of Semele is one of the most mysterious stories in Greek mythology. She originally lost her life after seeing the true form of Zeus, but was later resurrected from the underworld by the power of Dionysus. The story of Dionysus going to the underworld and resurrecting Semele symbolizes the power of love and bonding, and explores themes of death and rebirth. Semele's resurrection illustrates the importance of wonder and magic in mythology, offering hope and wonder to the reader. Semele's deification represents an important turning point in her story. After her resurrection, Semele is elevated to Olympus as a god with the help of Dionysus. Semele's reception among the gods symbolizes her deification as a reward for overcoming her hardships. Semele's deification is an important theme in Greek mythology, showing her glory and elevation after overcoming hardship. Semele's legacy has also had a profound influence in contemporary culture. Through the universal themes of love, tragedy, and resurrection, Semele's story has influenced many contemporary works of art and literature. The depiction of Semele's story in plays, films, and literary works demonstrates that her story continues to inspire and intrigue today. Semele's legacy, through her moving and epic story, has become an important source of inspiration in contemporary culture. Mysterious wedding in Semele. A lesser-known story about Semele concerns her wedding. According to legend, Semele was pregnant with a son, Dionysus, as a result of her secret love affair with Zeus. Semele's own marriage, however, is not mentioned much in the usual mythology. According to one alternate theory, Semele actually had a wedding ceremony with an earthly king, which was specially blessed by the Greek gods. At this wedding, each god brought a different gift, including grapes, which later became symbolic of Dionysus. This story symbolizes the bridge between Semele's human side and the world of the gods, and shows the depth of the relationship between humans and gods in mythology. How was it? In this video, I explained about Semele. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and like this video. History Spectrum.